Today, we're diving the wreck of the Ruby E. The Ruby E was built in 1934 and first saw use as a U.S. Coast Guard cutter under the name Sony. It was the second ship to be sunk here in Wreck Alley in 1989. We descended at the bow line and slowly made our way towards the wheelhouse. On our way there, we saw all these amazing sand bass. Here's what's left of the wheelhouse. On the divebums.com website, you can see what the ship looked like before it sank. Entering here, you'll find the engine room. As you drop in, on the left-hand side, you can see what's left of the engine block. The head has been removed, so you can look down into the cylinders. The engine block on the right-hand side looks more complete, and this is what it looked like in the photos before it was sunk as well. Originally, this room had multiple levels, the engine room that we're in, and at least 1 or 2 levels on top of it. There's also a great 3D model of this ship on wreckedmyrevo.com. There's a guy that comes down with his camera and takes hundreds of pictures of the ship. He feeds those pictures into software that develops a 3D model. I'll leave a link in the comments so you can check it out. As we exit the wheelhouse, we continue heading towards the stern. You'll notice there's quite a few holes in the deck, and you can see down into the level below. Now we've dropped down to the port side of the ship and we're heading back towards the bow. As we do that, we're checking out all these little holes that look into the ship and out through the top. And this is where my buddy and I encountered a fun sea lion. She hung out with us for the rest of the dive. Once we were back in the boat, my buddy mentioned that there was a time he was on a dive and one of these sea lions was chewing on his hood and destroyed it. So he was cautious about that for the rest of the dive. Here we are back at the bow and heading up. And while we were doing our safety stop, guess who hung out with us? Friendly sea lion. Tap. 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 Check out my buddy there covering his head trying to protect his hood. It was such a great dive, and I look forward to coming back and doing it again.